Well, hello and welcome to episode 3 of Let's Play Alan Wake Remastered.
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the
I
biggest I
really
ever
want this
got, if you
conversation.
can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me. But
Yeah,
she's
okay,
right
I love
up
fishing,
there.
but
Now, she's
yeah,
a
bore off.
largemouth bass, which is what you
Yeah.
for a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you.
Is he still talking?
Everything seems to be fine. I don't have the luxury of seeing clothes will need changing, so you can't change them in the dark. I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now. Very good. I'll come back later on to
Yeah, how many missing people?
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk.
I did?
The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Oh, thanks.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How
Cabin that
did you
doesn't
end up at
exist
Stucky's
yet.
gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National
Mr.
Park.
Wake, can I
There's a
help you
spot
with
called
anything?
Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen. Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different.
In spite of its
I
human
got
mask,
this one.
to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
Oh, it's just episode 2. Yeah. We got loads. Yeah, look.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
Ooh,
This was a
right,
late
isn't it?
goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now. My wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
So we're gonna look at all of
The
these.
kidnapper
Oh, we
fired
might
his
as well.
gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Oh, in fact, you know, as we discover them again, we'll read them. To be honest with you, 'cause
The
it's going to
early
give stuff
morning
away.
light
Isn't it?
hurt
So.
my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Okay. Fence on the left. I don't know which one I just picked up though, that's the thing. Oh, there's loads in this. Holy shit.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Barry? Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Is he dead?
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
Tor and Odin never caused any trouble to anyone when they were still living at their farm.
Indeed. All we can do is to slow down the progress of their dementia.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey!
Oh, shit. You can't be doing that in the sheriff's office.
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
He's such a fat Joe
What the hell
Pesci
was
from
that about, Al? We don't
Lethal
need
Weapon.
a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the
Of course he
manuscript,
did.
I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do you
and
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
All right, wait here.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Hell, at least Max is gonna be okay. You got lucky.
Video game dog
You
gets
can't
annoyed
just
at
go and
absolute
meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster.
Bucktooth Charlie, okay.
You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing. Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too. If you have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
Okay.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms. That's just crazy talk, Al. Al. Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn
What?
debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Achoo! Achoo! Just be careful with
Bless
the
you.
natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again. Achoo!
Out this door then. Of course, because we've been to the sheriff's office. We haven't got a gun. Oh, we have got a gun.
I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Locking the door now.
I just went to get the gun out. He wasn't there. Now it is.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
No need.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage.
Well, that's not right, is it, though? It's either an earthquake, which nobody else seems to be talking about or noticing. Lover's Peak, so we're going the right way. But if there's a chance of ammo, as long as you don't spend more ammo than you find, which there isn't any ammo. Oh, hang on, what's this? Use. Oh, it's the
crime and punishment. The cancer and cure.
Spring Nights or something.
But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially
Night Springs.
Night Springs. Tonight's episode.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
Okay, well, we've got to that bit, haven't we? So, although some of the headlines here are a bit spoilerish, but still.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Yeah, what's going on?
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
Oh, only at this place.
Help me! Can you hear me? Anyone? Hello? Please help! Back here. I'm back here.
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back.
Yeah, don't let him hurt the dog.
This couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Oh.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page.
Are there any more pages? So, well, we're here. Sorry, Rusty, I'm going to have a look in a sec, but I just want to make sure that we're not missing any clues and ting. Don't let him hurt the dog.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Hey. Oh, yeah, there's one here.
The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way, felt the broken rib stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone.
There's another one.
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
How are we going to get the power on in here? Sorry about that. I did try and turn the mic off. Because the power cable's down. Is that more bullets, batteries, revolver ammo? Yes, please. Oh, here's a fuse board.
I was too late.
Oh, well, there's an
Someone
accident.
had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Sorry, Rusty. Oh, that don't sound good.
The ground was
the cable's down anyway. Oh, here we go. Coming, Rusty.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Oh, where's the dog?
Please don't feed the animals. Fishing. For those creatures, creatures of park.
Oh no, Rusty's a fucking Looney Tune.
Rusty, no! Never. Two bears and wolves never approach any other closer than 25 yards. Pets must be leashed. At all times. Never leave your pet unattended. To remove any natural objects or historical artifacts from the park grounds.
Keep still, man.
This includes even.
I'm just getting to ripping through it back to there. Sorry, Rusty. I hope I gotta shoot the dog. Where's the dog? I'll reach the. Whoa, 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 whoa. This way anyway. What was that?
What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Wow. I don't know whether to call this the end of the episode. You know, I think I'm going to before we carry on this adventure. So, we'll call that the end of this episode, and then we'll journey to Lover's Peak in the next one. So, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you like. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And until next time, ta-ra a bit.